What's going on, guys? Eric coming back at you from the Nerd Cave. Today we're jumping back into a familiar format, and we are looking at a what sold. We got a bite-size what sold of some of the items in the last day on eBay, just so we can kind of give you an idea of what's realistic. It's not a crazy amount, but it's definitely keeping the store moving, keeping things moving along, keeping me in a position where I can continue to buy items and continue to stock the store, because that's huge where the eBay algorithm is concerned. We will be also talking about future videos and what the future of the channel looks like. If anybody's been following along to this point, probably know there was a little bit of a period, a little hiatus there where I had a couple weeks where no videos did get uploaded. So we're going to try to get back on a more regular schedule, and we're going to try to have some more consistency around what types of videos we do. So we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But jumping into the what sold. The first item that we have going out today is going to be this Transformers G1 off-road figure. This guy did sell for $11.35. All of these went out free shipping other than one. I will touch on that when we get there. So the profit on this, paid about 50 cents for it. The profit on it is about $4.50. So not a huge dollar item by any means, but you know, bread and butter sale. So love getting that stuff out. The next item we have going out today is going to be this Weapon X Wolverine figure. Funny story about this guy. I have sold him now about 4 times. And every single time he sells between $10 and $15 and then gets canceled. This time he sold for $11.39, so kind of on the lower end of that spectrum, but that's okay. I'm just happy to have him going out. And this guy I paid about $1 for, make about $4.50 on him as well. So again, not a huge profit, but bread and butter sales, keep things moving. The next guy is going to be this Dick Tracy Big Boy Caprice. This is the character that Al Pacino plays in the Dick Tracy movie. He does have a couple of his accessories, and he did sell for $12.99. He's another figure I have about $1 into. So we're looking about $5.70 after materials, shipping, fees, all that kind of stuff. The next item going out today is going to be this Donkey Kong barrel cooler. I bought a bunch of Geek Fuel items. Paid a couple bucks a piece for them. I think maybe like about $2 a piece. Thinking I'd get between $3 and $5 a piece for most of them, and for most of them that is going to be true. After fees, shipping, all that kind of stuff, I'm not going to make a whole lot more on this one, but it did sell for $17.95 free shipping. After shipping, fees, and cost of goods, I'm going to be making about $7 on that guy. The next item going out is going to be this Lord of the Rings Conquest promo Witch King sword. So this is the Lord of the Rings Conquest game. This was a promo item. As you can see, it has no barcode. It was not for resale. This guy did get picked up for $4, sold for $18.95. Free shipping after everything. I'll make about $7 on that guy. Next item going out is a big one. This Lord of the Rings, not big price wise, but big in terms of size. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Bilbo Baggins. This guy is something I picked up for $10, which seemed like a good deal at the time. With the cost due to the size for shipping, I'm thinking I'm probably only going to make about $6 on him. So not a great buy for $10. I'll end up having a lot more than that into it. He is the one that sold with shipping. Sold for $19 plus shipping for $30.75 total with shipping. That's all. We make about $6. Next item going out today is going to be this Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess promotional map. This is a cloth map. This is another video game promo item. This is one that I picked up in a big lot with a bunch of other promo items. A lot of them I'll make a couple bucks on. This guy wasn't a huge profit. Paid $5 for it. Sold for $25. So after everything, I'm looking at about $11 profit on that item. Next is going to be this State of Emergency 2. I actually have 35 written on it because that's what I was hoping to get for it. But if you've been tuned into the channel for a little while, you may have seen me pick this up at Collecticon at a Everything is $10 table. If you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. But I paid $10 for this. This is the rental variant from Hollywood Video. So it's a little bit more desirable. Game's fairly desirable as it is. So I am looking at $29.95 was all in sold after fees, shipping, cost of goods, all that kind of stuff. I'm looking at about $12 profit on that guy. It's not bad, about 40% profit. That's where I like to be after fees and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a little more happy with that margin. It's a little better than some of the earlier items in the video. And we do have this Grand Theft Auto 3 strategy guide with map. Fairly desirable strategy guide right now. Grand Theft Auto is pretty big currently since they patched the re-release game, and they did also just release Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS5 and I think Xbox One. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but definitely on PS5. And they're doing some cool stuff with that. I think it's like free until June something, June 10th or something. Anyway, long story short, this guy I picked up for $5 with a bunch of other strategy guides. Most of them will sell for maybe $15. I'll make a couple bucks on them. This one did sell for $29.95, and we'll go media mail. So after everything, I am looking at about $17 profit on that guy. Next item going out is going to be this Halo 3 Mcfarland Master Chief. I paid probably a little more than I should have for this guy. The Halo hype has been good. Stuff has been moving for me since the TV show came out. Halo Infinite, I think, is still fairly popular, but I paid $18 for this figure, which seemed like a good deal. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, all that kind of stuff, I'm only expecting to profit about $10, and it did sell for $40, so not a huge profit margin, but I'll take it anyway. The next item going out today is going to be this copy of Die Hard Trilogy for Sega Saturn. I did just pick this up recently. I didn't do it in a video, but I found this at the local bookstore in the town that I live in. This guy was priced at $25. I bought a bunch of stuff. They did knock it down to $20 for me. It did sell for $59.95. As you can see, it is nice and complete in there. It's got the disc. Everything works good. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I'm looking at about $26 in profit on that guy, which isn't bad at all. The last thing going out today is... So there is where my battery died apparently. And my camera shut off. But the last item going out in this video is Final Fantasy Legend for Game Boy. It did also include the manual. I think it was Legend Adventure. I'll throw it up on screen here. So we'll go ahead and see that and the total for that, and then we'll go ahead and throw up the total on screen because I kind of got cut off at the end there. Wrapping that situation up, but we'll kind of show you the breakdown as far as cost of goods, fees, shipping, all that kind of stuff, our total gross profit, and then we'll go ahead and look at our total net profit as well. So we will see that breakdown on screen. But as I mentioned, I did want to talk a little bit about the future of the content I'm going to be bringing to this channel. So I do want to continue to bring a lot of resale and that type of video, those type of videos, video game videos, stuff that is just generally focused around nerdy culture. If you're wondering kind of what the channel's been about, it's been a little all over the place. It'll probably continue to be somewhat all over the place, but I want to try to fine-tune it and hone it in. You guys dropping likes, dropping comments below really helps me out a ton in deciphering what is going to be the best for you guys, what you guys are enjoying watching the most. I know what I enjoy making is a little all over the board, but if you guys don't like watching a certain type of video or want more of another type of video, definitely let me know. Commenting is going to be the way to get that point across. Dropping likes on the videos definitely tells me you're enjoying it. But coming soon in the coming weeks, we are definitely going to have some more walkabout mini golf content. We actually did go out and play mini golf, so we have a recording from that we want to get up. We've been recording more content than ever. I actually have probably 3 videos worth of I've been doing some Nintendo 3DS pickups for anybody who hasn't heard The 3DS eShop is going to be closing next year, along with the Wii U eShop. So I've been picking up lots of sealed games. Little spoiler for those videos coming up. Picked up a couple copies of like Harvest Moon. These are factory sealed. Picked up like some Mario, Zelda, lots of stuff. I think we bought about 75 games over the 3 videos. We went to pretty much every local store just to really kind of fill out the challenge as far as the spending that we wanted to do on 3DS games. We did put in an order for a big group of some sealed games online. Those have come in, so you'll kind of see the breakdown on all of that. What we spent, and since it is investment, it is a little more than typical, but what we spent and what we potentially anticipate seeing as a return currently, and what we think the potential of the return is in the future, in the coming, after March, after the eShop is closed. I think there's going to be a bit of a change, but we'll go over that in more detail in those videos. But long story short, we've got plenty of content filmed, so we're going to have videos coming regularly in the coming weeks, or at least twice a week, if not 3 times a week. Like I mentioned, I think the 3DS video is going to end up being a 3-part video, just because of how many different places, how many different things we did to kind of come together with some of the 3DS stuff we picked up, and it is a doozy. There's going to be some good stuff. So if you're enjoying the resale content, if you're enjoying the Walkabout mini golf content, definitely stick around, because we know already we're bringing more of that. If you want to see some different types of content, drop it in the comments below. We're happy to bring you guys what you enjoy. We want to stick to nerdy content, but outside of that, there really is no limits to what this channel can be. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Your support means the world to me. And remember, when you see those toys and video games off in the distance, it's not a mirage. You guys have a great day.